Congratulations! It's time to start your application. The first thing you'll see when opening your application will be an About Me page. In this section, there are blank spaces to enter information about yourself, beginning with your legal name. All boxes marked with an asterisk are required to be filled out in order to move forward with the application. Pro tip, if you have a name other than your legal name that you'd like to use, type it into the required field and it'll be used throughout the application. Next, choose your preferred language, enter your social security number if you have one, driver's license number if you have one, and demographic information, including your sex assigned at birth, gender identity, and race. Click Save and Next, and you will be directed to the Release of Information page.
The Release of Information page acknowledges that you understand and agree that your information will be shared on your behalf to apply for Ryan White services. This information will remain confidential and only be used for the purposes listed in the release. This authorization is valid for 1 year from the date it's signed. If you have received Ryan White services in the past, this is the same release of information that you've seen and signed before. Please read through each of the statements and enter your initials in the space provided on the left. If you are using your preferred name, your preferred name's initials are acceptable. Please don't forget to sign and date at the bottom. Once you have completed your release of information, click Save and Next.
The contact page is where you tell us the best way to communicate with you. Start by entering the phone number. If you do not have a phone number, check the box that says, I do not have a phone number to provide. Please select the type of phone from the drop-down menu. After you enter your phone number type, tell us if we can leave a message at that number. You can choose between the following options. Option 1 is basic messages, where no references will be made to HIV nor the Ryan White ADAP program. Or Option 2, detailed messages, where references will be made to HIV and the Ryan White ADAP program. You can also provide an additional phone number if you have one. Next, the application will ask you about your current living situation. Please enter your street address, including city, state, and zip code. If you have temporary housing or unstable housing, please enter the city, state, and the zip code that you normally stay in. Use the examples we listed to help you select an option. Once you enter your address, we'll ask if you can receive mail there. If you cannot or would not like to receive mail there at the address, please select No and provide an option of where you would like to receive mail. If you choose not to provide any address, you will not be able to receive mail. You must initial the short statement acknowledging that you opt out of receiving any mail from Ryan White or ADAP. Next, you will be asked for a shipping address for medications. This can be different from your mailing address. If you do not have an address that can receive packages, you will need to sign your initials. In order to receive your medications, you'll go to the approved ADAP pharmacy in person. Please note that medications cannot be shipped outside of the state of Arizona. At the bottom of the page, let us know how you'd like us to contact you. Once the contact page is completed, click Save and Next.
Now, let's discuss your care team. Please let us know if there's anyone else we can contact about your Ryan White ADAP application. We'll only reach out to this person if we're unable to reach you. Please provide us with their info and whether you'd like us to leave detailed or basic messages. Ryan White provides case managers to anyone who would like one. If you would like a case manager, please select Yes. Select No if you already have a case manager or don't have a need for one. Next, we'll ask questions about your HIV medical care. If you have an HIV provider, please enter their name, phone number, and fax number. If you do not have an HIV provider, go ahead and select No. Then you'll be asked if you've ever received HIV care before. Please select Yes or No. Next, we'll review your income.
Tell us how many people live in your household, including yourself. Then click the Save button. This typically includes your legal spouse, domestic partner, and biological or adopted children. It also includes any individuals you provide more than 50% financial support, or can claim on your taxes. If you live with a roommate with whom you do not share financial support, do not include them in this count. Now let's talk about the household information table. Click Add a Household Member. Under Relation, click Self in the drop-down menu. You'll see your information pre-populated. Tell us if you receive any money from any of the listed sources. Pro tip: hover over the question mark icon to see that list of income sources. If you do receive money from the listed sources, select Yes. Next, you'll see questions regarding the income source. We recommend you read this section thoroughly. Once you've completed the questions for yourself, click the Save Household Member button. Repeat this process for every household member. If you have no income, answer no for the question, does this person get any money from any source? You'll also need to check off the attestation statement. Our team will need all income documentation for yourself and for all household members at the end of the application. For example, you'll be asked to upload copies of your most recent pay statements from the last 60 days. If you run into trouble with this income section, please reach out to a Ryan White team member at 602-364-3610 or email us at careandservices@azdhs.gov. Now we'll talk about the insurance section.
The Ryan White and ADAP program is a payer of last resort, which means if there is any other way to pay for HIV services, those must be utilized first. For this insurance section, select Yes or No if the insurance applies to you. Hold on to copies of your insurance cards. We'll ask for them at the end of the application. We'll also want to know if you have dental insurance. If you do not have dental insurance but are interested in more information on how to get dental insurance, select Yes. Please let us know if you just lost any insurance in the past 60 days. Our team is dedicated to helping you find the best coverage for your care.
The referral section tells you what services you would like to have. For example, if you wish to be referred to services to help with transportation needs, we can help you with that.
Tell us the date of your HIV positive diagnosis. This date can be estimated. If you have your most recent HIV labs, upload them in the Upload Documents section. We encourage you to complete the questions at the bottom of the page. Please check all that apply. Next, we'll talk about the Upload Documents section.
Submitting all your support documents in this section is an important part of completing your application. Please submit the digital version of your paperwork using PDFs or JPEG file format. If you would like a summary of what documents you will need, look for the Resources section of your navigation menu and go to the Support Document Tool Guide. Now let's go over the 6 upload document sections and review what documents are typically submitted by clients. Starting with the income section, you will need to provide your income documents, for example, your most recent pay statements or any award letters you or your household members receive. Use the drop-down menu to select the household member's name and select the document type you're uploading. Click the Continue button to move to the next section. Arizona Home Address Documents. The Arizona Home Address Document section asks that you submit proof of your address. This includes and is not limited to a utility bill with your name and address, or any award letter, etc. If you have temporary or unstable housing, check the attestation statement. Click the Continue button to move to the next section. Insurance documents. Upload your support documents to the appropriate insurance section. For example, if you're enrolled into Access, we will need all the pages of the Access approval letter. Any other insurance or benefit options available to you must be accounted for in this insurance section. Click the Continue button to move to the next section. Viral load lab report and documents. If you have them, please upload your most recent viral lab report. The report must be recent within the past 6 months. Diagnosis document. The Diagnosis document section is for the new Ryan White ADAP clients to submit their confirmatory or preliminary HIV documentation. Other documents. If there are any other documents you think will be helpful for our reviewing team, this is where you can upload those additional documents. After completing the Upload Document section, you are now ready to submit your application. Congratulations! We can't wait to meet you. What happens next? Come back to the portal for updates. If we need more info from you, someone from our review team will contact you for more information. We want to make sure all your information you have provided is accurate and complete. It usually takes 3 to 5 business days for our team to review and approve your application. We recommend checking the portal for status updates. If you provided a mailing address during the application process, we will send you a letter in the mail. Now that you've completed this application once, you will not need to fill out the entire application again. If your information changes, log into the portal and complete a change application to update the information that has changed. You're not alone. Give us a call at 602-364-3610 if you have questions or get stuck. We'll see you when you need to complete a renewal application, which can be done the month before your birth month. For example, if your birthday is in February, you should complete the renewal process in January. You do not have to receive a letter in the mail to start the process. We know that was a lot of information. See our timestamps at the beginning of the video to rewatch specific sections. Now, let's learn about the renewal application process.